is Martina. For as long as I can remember, nature has been my place of solace and serenity. Join me as I walk in the Maine outdoors and share the details I notice. There is a tremendous beauty, peace, and perfection in the natural world when we stop and pay attention.
It's March 2022, and in Maine we often have snow in March, but sometimes there's none. And as I pressed record, the snow just started falling down. It's incredible. I went for a walk and the sky was blue and gorgeous, and I said I'm gonna run home, grab my phone, make a recording for the podcast, and you can see the blue sky retreating that direction. And then this is the weather that's coming this direction. And the snow is coming down. This morning, we woke up to about 4 inches of snow that wasn't in the forecast, and that was quite a surprise. And today we've had kind of a mix of sun, blue sky, and then a complete cloud cover and snow. So I'm going to share with you my practice that I do every day, where I come sit outside for 10 minutes and observe nature. I also observe what I'm thinking and feeling in my body. It's kind of a combination. And I also want to mention this vision that I have of having people come together in nature and just sit and observe what they notice. And perhaps we'll come together outside, but if the weather was too cold or buggy, we could have a building with glass windows and we would watch the theater of nature from the warmth of the inside on a comfortable chair. But in nicer weather, we could sit outside in chairs and just notice, be very present to this moment. Right now, I'm noticing the sun is actually peeking through those clouds, and I'm getting a sense there's going to be a break. And that sun that's shining through the clouds is actually making some shadows in front of me on the snow. And I can see some designs of shadows that the trees make. I can hear the snowflakes landing on my jacket. I can feel them landing on my face. In moments like this, I bring my attention to my breath. And I can feel the silence around. And I notice I like to just take some deep breaths and be present in my own being. I can see the trees in front of me. I can tell the red oaks because underneath their bark it's like there's a red color. And I can see the balsam firs in the distance. They look like big Christmas trees. And look at that. Blue sky is coming. That was just a little short snow cloud that came by us. And I really look forward to that sun shining on my face I enjoy looking at the tree bark, all the different colors and designs, and just thinking about the life that the tree had. I can hear something in the distance like a plane. Some sort of squeaking in the trees, or maybe a bird. And I wait for that snow to end as these clouds kind of go past me. And you can see the sun is about ready to show itself after those clouds go past. There's something about that blue sky right behind those trees and the white snow on the ground. I've just taken the whole scene, and it's as though I'm dissolved into it. And I just feel so present being here. I can feel this cloud of softness, safety, present when I stop and notice nature. It feels like this addictive drug that I keep coming back to. And that's why I've been so passionate to share this practice with others. There's some sort of deep knowing that people are going to really need this, just sitting in nature and receiving. I can hear the wind coming from my right side, from behind me, and I think it's going to arrive. The trees are all covered in snow from the storm this morning. And as the wind blows, the snow sometimes falls off of them. It's just so beautiful. Sometimes tiny little flakes of dust flying through the air. And they're so subtle that the camera doesn't even pick them up. They seem very magical to me. I see the wind blowing all the branches. And there's snow flying off some of the trees. And I can see the sun shining, illuminating some of the droplets. It's almost as though it's shining right through the snow. It looks like ice, but it's bright. And now the sun's out and the shadows are much stronger in the snow. The snow is so soft. And when I look at it, it's so peaceful. I just notice my mind automatically empties as I take in that white. You can see the wind blowing off the snow off some of those trees over there. And it's almost above freezing, so the trees aren't cracking as much as they do when it's cold out.
Thank you for joining me on my adventure today. I'm looking forward to seeing you again in the beauty of nature.